It's the end of the track, Skyland. Okay. So, yep, you're going to be hearing that. Why? Because you can't skip the big drills cutscene, which makes this a very difficult speedrun to do. This took me, I think, 4 attempts because of the fact that you couldn't skip the cutscene. The first time when I did it, I screwed up a few times. I was like, okay, it's not too bad. And then it really became an issue. I was just like, I realised how bad it was when I got there, because I was just like, okay, others have been quite merciful in the respect that if you screw up or you waste a little bit of time, you've got a bit of leeway. This is when that changes. Yeah, there's no leeway, not at all. So good luck with that. Yes. Yeah, so I knew what I was doing with this because I'd screwed up a few times. But yeah, it really shocked me when you couldn't skip the Drill X's song, which it's not like it's not a bad thing, because obviously the song's great, but it was more the fact that, oh god, I have no time, I can't screw up. I can't remember how much I beat it by, but I don't think it's by much. So you don't have much time to screw up. I wouldn't call this the hardest one though. I think there's 2 harder ones that I can think of. I'm trying to remember how hard 15 is. No, 15 is really easy. I lost once, but it was by like 2 seconds, so that's really easy. It was only because I forgot how to do a really simple puzzle at the end, so that was why. I spent like a minute trying to work it out, and it was really, really obvious. I just didn't look enough. So yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. 14 is really tough. That took me about 5 attempts. There's no screwing around on that one. The other hardest one, final chapter 16. Why is it the hardest? I gave it 8 attempts. 8. And I still can't do it. Am I going to do it? No! I don't know how. I genuinely don't. I'll explain it when we get there, but I was playing, I was like, okay. First time I did it, I was like, okay, that was pretty fast. So, okay, what's the time? 4 minutes slower! Oh, fuck. Right then. This is gonna take a while. So, attempt like 5 is like still 2 minutes too slow. How? And attempt 8. I did a really good run with the exception of like 1 mistake, which did not cost me that long, and I was still 40 seconds too slow. I know it's to do with the final boss, but I don't know how to beat the final boss quickly. I can't figure it out. And if the Skylander I need isn't evolved enough, then that's probably it. I think, like, my problem with that level is the fact that I am not good at beating the final boss. If you know how to beat the final boss quickly, then you'll be fine, because I show you how to do the rest really quickly. It's very easy. It's just the final boss which is the issue you'll have. But yeah, I hate that chapter now because it's so difficult. I did that I recorded that about 2 hours ago, and I was just like, what the hell, game? Really? Really? Yeah, this section took me a while to, like, this one, the first time I did it badly. Like, the first time, I did this puzzle flawlessly, because I forgot where I had to go to start off with. But I did this puzzle pretty much flawlessly by luck, and then afterwards forgot how it worked completely. Everything about it was gone from my mind. Don't know why. Yeah, I was just trying to work out what I'm doing. I don't know where I have to go. It's not that way. It's that way. It's not that way. It's not this way. No, wrong way, you cretin. I can see what I'm doing wrong myself, which is quite bad, I think. I made so many mistakes with this. I was like, what is it I'm doing wrong? I think when you yourself see mistakes, then that's like, you see mistakes you made, it's quite a bad indication that you did something really badly. Like, that is so slow. That could have been solved like 15 moves ago. Like, I think that puzzle right there is which is what's going to cost you. Learn the puzzle and then attempt it, because you'll lose a lot of time otherwise. One thing I must ask, because it was interesting when I did the Q&A with Mike Stout. Like because it was interesting. We asked what the budget was for Skylanders, and he couldn't tell us specifically, obviously, because it's confidential. But yeah, he said it like video games, portable handheld games are about $1 million, $2 million budget. I think something like that, and then there's full retail stuff like 100 to 300 million. This, I imagine, is probably in the 300 million spectrum because of what there is to do with it, but that's a lot of budget. Oh yeah, I paused. I can't remember why I paused, but I paused for a reason. But yeah, yeah, that can't be skipped, which is annoying, by the way. But yeah, there was. Yeah, so the budget's quite big, and it's more than I thought it would be for a video game when you think about it. But actually, if there's one thing they could improve on, the health bar system, I did not understand how much health it had left. It was a bit confusing. Also, the Giant Fist of Arcus, the final boss, doesn't have a health system. Doesn't tell you how much health it's got left. I sort of wish I knew. Like a number. Like a number I had to hit. I mean, please tell me. Because I just couldn't work it out. It was a bit confusing. But yeah, yeah, I'll let him talk. Yes, so there's, what was I doing? Yes. The question I wanted to ask, like, obviously he wouldn't be able to tell me specifically, but it'd be interesting to, like, the range of how much money you can earn in video games, like, just by developing and whatnot. It'd be interesting to know. Because obviously I don't expect Mike Stout to say, oh, I earn this much and that much. I obviously don't expect that, because that's private. That's how much he earns, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to know that. It's interesting to know how much money, because obviously the budget's big for a video game, but how much money can you make from making them? Obviously, I mean, video games are a huge market. They're absolutely huge. So I understand it'd probably be a lot you can make from it, but it'd just be interesting to know exactly like what range you can earn from it. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't talked about at all in the Q&A. I must say I love the music for this boss. Loads of people were saying, oh, we want Drill X back. Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, granted, he died, but at the same time he's a robot, he can be put back together, so there's a big chance they probably, since he was so popular, there's a really big chance he'll be brought back. Someone in the comments, like loads of people, as soon as I uploaded the video of the song, like loads of people were just like, oh cool, it's a parody of Skrillex, which is a rapper, and then there were a few comments who clearly didn't look down at the other comments saying, I wonder if the next one's going to be called Drill Y. No, it's not. I must say, I didn't know who Skrillex was before this game until I uploaded the video, so I didn't know the reference, but I do now.
What did you do, Skylander? You just won the final round. I can't keep a beat and my systems are all shutting down.
Now that's interesting. That cutscene went a lot smoother than the one I uploaded. But yeah, I beat it by a whole 30 seconds, even though I screwed up quite a bit. So, you know, you can... That one you got a bit of leeway, which is nice. Woohoo!